I'm just going to call it a microphone. Hi there, welcome to Chapper's photography channel. Today I've got another unboxing for you. It is this fella here, the Tascam DR-05 linear PCM recorder. Bit of a mouthful. I'm just going to call it a microphone. Let's open it up and have a look in the box. Okay, so before we actually get to the unboxing, I'll just explain why I've bought this item. It's got a 4 gig micro SD card and a USB connection, so you can just take this straight away over to your PC, plug it straight in, and away you go. At the moment I'm using an app which I do like on the iPhone. Once you finish recording, you stop it, it will then send it via Wi-Fi to your downloads folder, and then you bring it into whichever application you're using. It works quite well. As I say, it's a bit of a faff. It means putting on this lavalier mic. I can still use a lavalier mic with this microphone. There is a line in, but you've also got external mics, so I can just put this somewhere close and use it. That's the reasoning behind it. Let's have a look in the box. We've got a considerable amount of instructions. What looks like a USB cable. Batteries included. That's a bit of a result. I'm always a little bit wary. They say it includes batteries, and you do get a set of batteries in there, but you pay £100 or just under for an item like that. Do you want to put cheap alkaline batteries in there that may leak? Probably not. They might go in a clock, and we'll get some Duracell batteries or something similar and put in there. And the item itself. So, not a lot in the box. So what should we say? Packaging, moderate. It's got what we need to know on the outside. MP3 capture, there's a limiter and auto level control, 2-second pre-recording. You can set marks, jump backwards and forwards with one button, resume play. There's an EQ, a divide file, USB 2 port, and as I say, we just covered the batteries. And you get the information from it onto your PC via a USB cable. Works with Windows and Mac, allegedly, and it tells you what the system minimum requirements are. So, first thoughts on the item. It feels it's quite light, but it doesn't feel loose or rattly. It's got a sort of enough of a clunk click about it to make me think it's been built not to a budget, but not a cheap one. Dual microphones, and there's the microphone in if I was to use it with the same mic that I'm using now. So we're still using the old, is that the mini USB before the micro? So I think we're still having to carry around all 3 USB leads still, aren't we, at the moment? It's just which item you want to use at what time. We'll have a quick look in here, see how many different languages they're supporting. Okay, so it is one thick manual rather than many small. English, French, Spanish, Dutch and Italiano. 18 pages of instructions per language. It seems quite clear. Yeah, looks like there's a bit of time. Some items you buy, the instructions are not so great. So there we go. That completes the unboxing. I expect you're as keen as I am to understand what the quality of this is. I maybe should have planned ahead. I don't know whether to just stop here, get some batteries in, and then do a bit of a test on the end, or whether to do that as a separate video. This one's not so long, so I think what I'm going to do, I'll cut it there. I won't put those batteries in it. I'll put some decent batteries in it, and then we'll fire it up, and then we'll do a bit of a comparison on the sound. So by the magic of video, I'll be with you very shortly. Okay, so I'm back. A quick read through the instruction manual, some nice fresh batteries in there. This is now up and working. At the moment you'll be listening to the sound coming directly from the on-camera mic, which is a little Rode video mic. I'm also recording into this lavalier mic, into this unit. So at a point in time, in a minute, I shall swap the sound you're hearing from that microphone to this microphone via this unit, and we'll see what the difference is. And then I shall swap over and take this microphone out, and we'll listen to what the sound is going directly into the inbuilt microphone. So that's enough coming from the on-camera mic. Now you're listening to sound coming from this microphone. So I don't know if that sounds any better. I'm not going to know until I edit the video, so I'll know by the time you know, but I know no more than you at the moment. So this is the sound coming from the lavalier mic into the Tascam unit. Okay, I shall swap my configuration over here so that I'm using the microphone directly into these inputs, i.e. I'll be removing this mic here, and we'll do another test. Okay, test 2. This is using the inbuilt mics on the unit. At the moment you're still hearing it from the top of the camera. So both microphones are the same distance away. One is just on top of the camera and one is sitting on the tripod leg just below it. So I will swap now. We're on the Tascam now. I think the levels might be a little bit low. I'm looking at them just as I'm speaking here. It's not quite peaking as high as they were on the microphone. I could have lifted them there, or I could shout a bit louder, but I can also bring them up in post-production, but I'll certainly let you know what happens. You should be able to know now whether the actual quality sounds any better. And that's probably enough of a sample. So back onto the camera. I think that's a good place to wrap up. The reason I did go for the Tascam, there is the Zoom H1, which is at a very similar price point. Sometimes it's a couple of pounds more, sometimes a couple of pounds less, depending where you buy it from. Reviews were pretty similar. The Zoom is slightly smaller, would fit in a pocket better, and I was almost swayed by that, but most of the reviews said that this was slightly better built, had a few more functions. I hope this has helped you. I'm starting to waffle, so I'll probably best to wrap it up now. The DR-02, and it is the version 2. I perhaps didn't mention that at the beginning. It is the version 2. I'm not sure what the differences are. The forums are a bit vague on what the differences were, but it seems to be about the same price. So why have one when you can have two? So I'll wrap it up there. Thanks for watching. Hope it's helped you out. Goodbye.